Listen here, girl. I know you think it's a game, but it is absolutely not. Okay, this is the energy supplement from Just Move Supplements. That's right. It's damn near all gone, girl, and that's because I had to get that energy up so I can complete the workout, so I can give y'all this body, this transformation, get into it. Okay, and I'm done working out now, so that's why we're moving on to the protein shake. Oh yes, it's already in there, girl. It's already made right here. This is the mixture of the banana pudding, the chocolate cake, and the buttercream cupcake. And you really want to be fancy, you can go ahead and add that blueberry muffin if that's what you want to do, girl. But for me, it's these three right here. Okay, you put that with some almond milk, you mix it all up in honey. Okay, your muscles have gained life, new energy, agility. Get into it, okay? Just Move Supplements. Thank you very much. Hold up, Chief. Okay, don't forget about that TLC NutriBurst to get that multivitamin probably, because we all need a little extra. And child, if you want that sea moss that go down smooth, don't come up rough, okay? Get into the TLC Nautica sea moss. Yes, get that from me. And child, if your stomach hurt and you need to move some things around so you can be free, okay, go ahead and get that ISO tea down below in the description box. Get it all from me. Come on in, come on in, come on in, now come on in, now come. Sorry, y'all know I'm weird, whatever.
Hey everybody, what's up? It's your girl BondyBlue. So let's go ahead. Hey everybody, what's up? It's your girl BondyBlue. Okay, follow me on Instagram and let's get into the video, right?
Knocks me right off of my feet. Can't explain why your love, it makes me weak. Time after time after time, I try to fight it. But your love is strong, it keeps on holding on. Resistance is down when you're around, Christ fading. In the condition, I don't want to be alone. 'Cause my heart starts beating triple time with thoughts of loving you on my mind. I can't figure out just what to do when the cause and cure is you. I get so weak. Listen, I was listening to it before I started the video, so I decided to go ahead and, you know what I'm saying, give that to y'all. It was on my spirit. Hey, y'all. How y'all doing? Okay. On this good Tuesday, we got the BondyBlue show going on. You dig me? We got topics and things to talk about. Okay. And then we also have Ratchet Reality. We're going to talk about this Baddies reunion, Tamar. Okay. We're going to talk about that. And then we're going to talk about Love and Hip Hop Atlanta, which I thought was actually pretty good. What did y'all? I thought it was good. We'll talk about that right after this. Okay. But I felt like since I was up, I had my graphics ready. Let's just go ahead and get this done first. And then I can do my workout after. You know what I'm saying? You said the quality isn't clear. What? Thank you, Prosperity Fit Girl 40, for becoming a member. I thought you were already a member. Thank you, though. I see your name all the time. Do I not look good? Y'all, what's going on? Let me know. Okay, I'm glad you finally caught a live. Finished my workout just in time. Yes, I'm glad that I'm not the only one that will sing a ballad anytime my spirit calls for it. No, you are not. Okay. Yes, give my studio some SWV. I had to. Mine is crispy. Quality is good. Okay, we're good. We're good. We're good. It's clear. Okay. Sometimes it's the connection. Sometimes it's your phone. Sometimes you gotta, get out and come back in. You know what I'm saying? It happens. But anyway, I hope everybody's doing good. Hey, Urel. Hey, Shantia. Hey, Robin. Chocolate Pazia. What's going on? Hey, Saki. Thank you for coming through. Tina. Oh my God. Jasmine. Little roll call right quick. Thank you, Black Knight Nicki, okay, for becoming a YouTube member. I appreciate you. I think that's what that said. I think that's what that said. I hope that's what that said. Stopping in to say hi, catch the puppy. Okay, thank you, Carla. Thank you for coming through, love. Okay, who else is in here? Hey, oh my God. So happy to see everybody. All right, so happy to see y'all. Okay, I do see that my bars are getting a little shake. Okay, hold up. Let's get out of some things. Let's get out of that. Let's get out of that. Okay, let's keep that because we need that. Because at some point, I might have an issue. Okay, no, it's back. Okay, it seems good. Okay, has a Google Bondies to get here. Hey everyone. Oh wow, thank you. Thank you for going through the highways and byways, doing what the Lord told you to do to get here. And for that, I hope I entertain. Okay, so let's go ahead and get into it. Let's get into it. All right. What do I want to do first? What do I want to do? You know what? Let's do what's in the title first. Let's start here. Okay. Let's start here. Okay. Let me pull up my page so that we can get into the notes of it all, the article of it all. All right. This former American Idol finalist, Syesha Mercado. Okay, let's get into her story. It's been bothering me, y'all. Y'all know, listen. Normally, I do not like to speak on things that are upsetting to my spirit unless it's just, fool the fuck coon niggatry. Shout out to Roxanne. Okay, like unless it's one of those things. But when it's like just real messed up shit like this, oh Lord, I don't like talking about it because it bothers me so. It bothers me so in my spirit. So I wanted to do it first so we can go ahead and get it out of the way. All right. So former American Idol finalist Syesha Mercado is asking for the public's help after her 2 children were taken away by Florida authorities. Earlier this year, Syesha Mercado and her partner Tyron Diener took their 13-month child, Amen Ra, to a hospital in St. Petersburg, Florida. According to reports, the couple was seeking help because their son struggled with the transition from breast milk to solid foods and was dealing with weight gain issues because of that. Unfortunately, the couple's hospital visit turned traumatic once they were informed that Amen Ra was being taken into custody by Manatee Child Protective Service for neglect. If I'm bringing the baby to the hospital, how is that neglect? Can we just start there? Because that seems common sense as fuck to me. According to reports, Dr. Sally Smith is responsible for noting concern over the child's condition. However, Dr. Smith is tied to multiple lawsuits that claim the physician removes children from homes that have no abuse or neglect taking place within them. In 2019, USA Today published a detailed report on their investigation into Dr. Smith for her questionable record. Manatee Child Protective Services released a statement claiming that they received a call from the hospital stating that Amen Ra was severely malnourished and his parents refused a needed B12 shot. Syesha Mercado shared news about the incident via her Instagram page, claiming that isn't the truth and they were never offered a B12 shot for their child. Syesha Mercado's troubles with Florida authorities didn't end there. On August 11th, after giving birth to her second child, policemen surrounded her car and removed her 10-day-old infant daughter from her arms. The Broadway actress shared the disheartening moment to her Instagram account. In the video that's a little over an hour long, Syesha Mercado cried out, "This is so wrong. This is my baby. My baby is healthy and happy. I am not a danger to my baby." Syesha Mercado and her partner have started a GoFundMe and launched a petition to inform the public of what they are currently going through and seek help from any who can assist them in getting their children home. The GoFundMe states, "My family and I are just one in countless other stories of legal kidnapping that go unheard and unseen." You guys, this shit is extremely infuriating to me. Extremely infuriating for a multitude of reasons. Okay, let's start with the fact that Florida, give me a motherfucking break. Oh, y'all care about people's kids now? Y'all care about people's kids in Florida now? Okay. I also don't like the tone that y'all are taking these people's children for a reason, whether it be for racial reasons, whether it be because y'all are trying to sell these children into some type of trafficking situation. I don't know, but I find it problematic as fuck. And the fact that there's already an article and investigation out on this lady and y'all continue to act on her behalf when the fact that she still has her job, there's an article about her and she's still there doing this shit. There's an investigation. She's still there doing this shit. That is problematic as I feel so bad for Syesha. I feel so bad for her and Tyron. This is ridiculous. This is ridiculous. There are people who actually do beat their kids. There are people who actually do abuse their kids. All kinds of shit to their kids. And you guys do nothing. You say nothing, you do nothing, and then they turn into the miscreants of society. Okay, you never get involved with them. But then when it's somebody that's actually taking care of their child and brings them to a hospital because children have a hard time transitioning sometimes, that happens, and y'all take this lady child from her, a second child, and then you surround her car like she's some fucking criminal and take her baby out of her arms. What in the slavery do you think is going on here? I am bothered. I am bothered. So bothered. I don't know if there's anything that I personally can do, but all I know is that I can get up here and talk. Okay? And I really pray and hope that somebody is able to help her get her kids back. I am so bothered by this. Somebody that loves their children, and y'all would snatch those kids out of her hands so that you can put them in the hands of anybody. Somebody that won't care for them. Somebody that might harm them. Somebody that might traumatize them further. Like, this is just upsetting. Upsetting. The fact that you can just snatch that lady kids with no checks and balances whatsoever. The way y'all will put children back in households with bullet wounds, stab wounds, burns and shit. Y'all will give people their kids back. Somebody who brought their child to the hospital because the child was having trouble eating, and y'all call the cops on her because she malnourished. Bitch, people who really malnourish their children do not bring them to the hospital very often. They really don't. Like, I feel like a lot of the time when I hear about that shit, it's because somebody told on them. Like, it's never because they brought the child to the hospital. It was because the child damn near died. They had to call the ambulance. It was because somebody saw the child and called the police on them or said something. It's never because they was like, let me take my baby to the hospital because my baby not feeling good. Like, that doesn't scream neglect to me. Y'all. And then to take the one from her that she was pregnant with because she did not tell them. Like, I don't have to motherfucking tell you. It feels like slavery. Can I say it feels like slavery? Because that's how I feel. Like, it feels like control over Black bodies. It feels like taking people's children out of their arms. Like, you want to tie some shit to, okay? You want to tie some shit? Because I've seen a lot of, crazy people like tying, wearing masks to things that were done in slavery. No, you want to draw a real correlation? This is a real correlation. Thank you for the super chat, Jillian Moore. I work at CPS in Georgia, and removing children from a parent's custody should be an absolutely last result. The doctor was dead wrong. Like, because people make mistakes. Like, kids aren't like a one size fit all. We all know what to do. Like it's not a situation that there should be no forgiveness. Or for y'all to just be able to, do shit when y'all please, because there's so many times where y'all don't intervene when y'all supposed to. And when somebody's actually loving their child, this is what happens. Like, unless further evidence comes out to prove, contrary to this, I am extremely bothered on her behalf, and I really pray and hope that somebody helps. For real, okay? What Carla said, when my husband was born, he was born with the intestinal disorder where his food was digesting and he was losing weight. DCF wanted to take him, but come to find out he needed surgery. See what I'm talking about? Yeah, that's one of it, like my fear is that situations like this is going to stop people from taking their kids to the hospital out of fear they might be falsely removed from the home. Because I'm telling y'all right now, I don't want to have a baby at a hospital because of the way y'all do black women in hospitals. And I have a black OBGYN. And I told her, I said, I would not have this baby in a fucking hospital if you are not there. Like, I'm not pregnant. I'm not pregnant. But I'm saying, like, my hope is to be. And I feel like if I was to be, my feelings are that no. Like, it absolutely has to be a black woman. It absolutely has to be someone that is going to care about me and my baby and not let people take advantage of the situation and treat me like shit. Like, I cannot. I was like, I will not. I will not. And I still want a doula. I actually still want to have an at-home birth. Anyway, Tristan Jai, thank you for the super chat. Hi, Bondy. My guy put me on to your channel, and I truly appreciate your content, substance, and interactions with your viewers. Thank you, Tristan. I appreciate that, love. I really do. Thank you. I had my baby at home. I hate it here. What? Why? Why am I laughing at that? I'm sorry. It's just that I hate it here. It's like I had my baby at home. I hate it here. Damn. Like, is that a bad thing? Same, sis. I want a home water birth for the intimacy of the moment and the advantage of having my sacred space. Absolutely, Tina. Girl, we here. We here and we here. Same. My doctor who birthed me dislocated my shoulder. Oh my God. She went to the hospital because she was having trouble producing more milk to breastfeed because she was pregnant. Oh, wow. Because you stop producing it when you get pregnant. Wow. I have a child at home before I have one in that slaughterhouse they call a hospital child. Oh, all right, y'all. Come on. Let's oh no. I don't want to Armory, no. My kids were removed because my daughter was diagnosed as having ADHD in one hospital, and her psychiatrist said that diagnosis was incorrect and said she was bipolar. The first hospital reported me. Ain't that some bull? How the fuck your baby having ADHD your fault? The European system is definitely different from America. Here in the Netherlands, you have your baby at home. Oh, okay. They called CPS on me when I took my daughter to the ER because of an incident that happened while at daycare. Shaking my head. Yeah, no, I listen. I would be like, listen, don't slip, don't fall, don't cut yourself, don't harm yourself in any way. Do you hear me? Learn how to run, duck, and dodge. Do not get hurt. Get cat-like reflexes like your mama. Don't get hurt, okay? Because if I have to go to the hospital and chance somebody taking you from me, stab, stab, stab. Okay, the doctor, the nursing staff, I'm probably going to prove their point by endangering their lives. Like, oh my God. Oh my God, y'all, this stuff is terrible. Anyway, let's go ahead and move on. But let's pray that she, gets her babies back. So let's move on, y'all, because, Andre Leontali was upset. He was upset. Okay. So Andre Leontali is slamming Barack Obama. Okay, former president, forever president, over his recent birthday celebration. This past Saturday, the New York Times published an opinion piece on Barack Obama's 60th birthday party. Opinion piece. Barack Obama celebrated turning 60 by having a lavish party in Martha's Vineyard, Massachusetts. However, he received a large amount of backlash for having the event during COVID-19, and he ultimately decided to downsize his birthday party ahead of the big day. Among those in attendance were Jay-Z, Beyonce, Erykah Badu, Alicia Keys, John Legend, and Chrissy Teigen. However, Barack Obama is continuing to get backlash for his birthday celebration. The recently published article included a statement by Andre Leontali, the fashion journalist who is Vogue's former creative director and editor-at-chief, proclaimed, "I think the nouveau riches, Obamas, are seriously tone deaf. We all love Beyonce, but people have so many things to worry about with COVID, voting rights, climate warming. People are afraid of being evicted from their homes, and the Obamas are in Marie Antoinette tacky, let them eat cake mode. They need to remember their humble roots. Damn, Andre. Let's talk about it. Okay, so first of all, most of motherfucking America is open and congregating and getting together. Yeah. Why don't you and I combine? Okay, like people are already out here doing what they want to do, Andre Leon Talley. And I imagine that everybody that was at that party probably was vaccinated and was tested numerous times before they came to that party. Okay? Okay? The best of the vaccinations, the best of the Pfizers. Okay? Either way, I just kind of feel like in my culture from New Orleans, if you didn't know, in my culture, it don't matter what the fuck going on. You celebrate when you celebrate. You party when you party. Like, it doesn't matter that the world is crumbling. Nigga, we still gonna second line and drink this liquor. Like, the world could be crumbling, bitch. We're going to party on our way out. Okay? That's not a bad thing. And the Obamas are not responsible for everybody's like lives. I hate when y'all feel like people are supposed to not live their lives the way they want to, so that y'all don't feel bothered by them having more than you. Like, I don't have time for that type of jealousy. Okay, Andre Leon Talley. I don't have time for that type of jealousy. He's the former fucking president. Is he not supposed to have a birthday party? He's the former fucking president. I think he can have a birthday party. I think he can have a birthday party, y'all. Just a little bit. I think, y'all, I've been out to several events around so many people. Like, I've been around people. I'm vaccinated, first of all. I wear a mask, okay? Even though we take off masks to take pictures, we wear masks, okay? We wear masks. I've been to dinner. I'm just saying, y'all, I've been around people and I've seen other people being around people in this country. So the fact that we want to write think pieces about the private birthday party that he had with all of the A-list celebrities is just kind of like, really? Do we think that's where everybody's going to get sick from? Really? Not Lala fucking Palooza? Word? Okay, like, really? All of the large scale concerts that y'all are throwing in this country right now, and we're upset about the private vaccinated party that the ex-president, the former president had? How you hate from outside the club? You can't even get in. Yeah, y'all, I just I don't understand. I don't understand. Like like I don't like it's Obama. Like, am I really supposed to be mad that Obama celebrated his birthday? Like, get the fuck out of here, man. That man's alive after being the president of this country for 8 years. Like, celebrate every fucking birthday. Like, celebrate every birthday. Okay? You have to celebrate. You have to make, especially during times of sorrow, especially during bad times, you got to make sure to rejoice in the moments when you can, because like, what you doing this shit for then? And we always supposed to be in the mindset of living our lives for every fucking person else in the world. Like, let me not enjoy my birthday because people gonna be upset. What? Go to hell. Thank you, Tina Marie. Andre needs to worry about his bankruptcy. He don't. I was like, don't you have to worry about where you gonna live at? He know black people gonna have a function no matter what. Hell, my people have hurricane parties. In the middle of the motherfucking hurricane, everybody just like, let's see if the electricity gonna get cut off. Okay, you got your generator, I got my generator. Okay, you got gas, we got gas. Y'all went to the store, we went to the store. Don't eat all the party food. You need some of it to last. Okay, don't eat all the sandwiches and shit. Exactly. Tomorrow is not promised. So live your life. Hey, hey, your paper. So live your life. I'm sorry. Anyway, Bondi, he mad he didn't get invited. You know he is. You know he is. We can't invite you, Andre. You know you can't come to this party, nigga. You don't even know where you live. You can't come to that party. I can't go to that party, and I know where I live. Like, it's okay. Like, some of us are just gonna be on the outside of some of these things, and that's why we gotta make the inside of our own things. You know what I'm saying? It's all good, love. Don't be upset. You gotta take some of that fabric off. He hot. All right, y'all, let's move on. Let's talk about the petties, okay? Because I can't have a day go by without us having to talk about problematic ass Kenneth Petty and his wife, the incomparable, okay? The magnetic, the talented, the wayward, the immature Nicki Minaj, okay? You gotta love her. So Nicki Minaj and her husband, Kenneth Petty, are making headlines over a legal situation. Again, according to reports, the pair have been named defendants in a lawsuit brought against them by Jennifer Hoy. Okay, or Ho. Oh, no, Ho. It's Ho. It's Jennifer Ho. Ho is the woman whom Petty assaulted reportedly in 1994 when they were both 16 years old, as if age has anything to do with, a roughneck trying to get a rough check. Okay, like, come on now. Like, I'm just saying, like, what they age had to do with it. Like, everything isn't a Robert Kelly situation. Sometimes it's aggressively taking snatch from people who didn't want to give it to you, no matter the age. Okay, Minaj and Petty married in 2019. They share a son born in 2020. In the suit, Hoy, I want to say Hoy instead of Ho. Ho claims, but it's spelled like dough, so it makes me want to say Ho. Ho claims that she was harassed by the couple. She claims that they offered her large sums of money via proxies and reached out to her directly. Ho also claimed in the lawsuit that was filed in the U.S. District Court in Eastern New York that they sent people to her house and that this ultimately forced her to move out of her home. According to Variety, Ho's lawsuit alleges that Minaj tried to get in touch with her around March 2020 to convince Ho to take back her accusation against Petty. The lawsuit describes an onslaught of harassing calls and unsolicited visits. After she told Minaj she wouldn't recant her claim, and says Minaj eventually sent people to offer a $500,000 bribe to a family member, as Ho's brother told her, in exchange for a statement from Ho taking back the accusation. Later, Minaj allegedly sent the friend who gave her Ho's contact information to Ho's house to offer her $20,000 in cash in exchange for signing a document taking back the rape claim. The lawsuit also, how you gonna go from offering my family $500,000 to offering me $20,000? Girl, get the fuck out of my face with that. The lawsuit also claims the friend offered a birthday video from Minaj to Ho's daughter as part of the bribe. Girl, get the fuck out of my face. Ho's lawyer released a statement on social media. Okay, yeah, all that. According to the New York Times, in 1995, Kenneth Petty was convicted on one count of attempted rape in the first degree, assault in the second degree, unlawful imprisonment in the second degree, and criminal possession of a weapon, all stemming from the assault of Ho. Petty was required to register as a sex offender. Later in 2006, Petty pleaded guilty to a manslaughter charge in an unrelated case. After serving 7 years of a 10-year sentence, he was let out of prison on supervised release in 2013. The couple have yet to comment on the latest developments. Okay, so yeah, let's discuss. I've talked about this before. I actually talked about it on my Relax with Blue channel. I think I did a live a while back when I actually listened to her audio, Ho's audio, because I'm not gonna keep calling her hostess. They called her that in the article, and I can't remember her first name. But yes, Nosy Ho, I believe, like posted the whole audio, and I listened to it, and I, kind of listened along on my live as I was trying on clothes or something like that. And I believed her. I believed everything she said, honestly. It definitely sounds about right to me, in my opinion. Okay. It's all alleged, but it does sound like the ghetto, hood queen pin maneuvers that old girl would try in order to get this resolved, so that they wouldn't have to continue to register him when they moved, and they wouldn't have to continue to do all of these different legal gymnastics in order for him to move around with her. But here's the thing, Nicki, that's what happens when you marry someone who is a convicted rapist, love. Like, when you marry someone who is a convicted rapist, this is a part of the territory. Yes, and I told y'all, Nicki wants to be a drug dealer girlfriend. She is living her best drug dealer life. Y'all, it's pronounced Hughes. It's not spelled Hughes. At least it wasn't in the article. Okay. Um, but either way, oh, Jennifer Ho pronounced Huff. Oh, okay. Okay, so it's Huff. Thank you, and not Ho. Yeah, I don't know, y'all. I didn't know. I've never seen that last name before, honestly, enough to know how to pronounce it. But thank you, Huff, Miss Huff. That sounds better. Okay. Yes, I'm disappointed. I continue to be disappointed in Nicki because I feel like I thought this was like, I thought this was something that would be beneath her. But this is the consequences, and you can't use your money to get out of every situation, especially when somebody is exactly who you want them to be. You wanted him to be a thug, you wanted to be a drug dealer girlfriend. He is exactly who you wanted him to be, but there are consequences to those things. Everything isn't, a belly movie. Everything isn't going to have a happily ever after escape to Africa for everybody. Like, there are consequences to the decisions that we decide to make. And just like he had to deal with the consequences of the things that he did, you have to deal with the consequences of choosing to be in a marriage with a man that you have to make these concessions for now. You know, the Shade Room hasn't posted this story at all. It's hilarious. There are so many blogs. There are so many blogs that I follow that are extremely loyal to her. And I find it a little weird. People say that people say I'm like that, but I've never not talked about something just because we friends. If I didn't want to break something first, it's just because I didn't feel that was what I wanted to do. But depending on the story, like some things I just kind of felt like I'll let one of them other bigger blogs handle that. I don't want that personal attention because I just don't like that type of personal attention. Like, that's too much. When you break certain things, it's gonna bring all this type of attention to you and your life, not just to you as a figure telling the story. You know what I'm saying? So there are certain things that I just wasn't comfortable doing along the way. But at the same time, I feel like there are a lot of blogs that don't post stories. They post slighted stories. They are always telling us when she breaks some obligatory record that nobody knew about. They're all, you know what I'm saying? Like, they're always making comparisons. And you can just tell that a lot of these blogs are ran by barbs. And it's just kind of weird when you allow it to get in the way of how you do your blogging. Like, it's just weird to me. But I hope they're getting paid, their money for it. I hope it's worth it. You know what I'm saying? Like, if it's worth it, hey, do y'all thing. But, I have not been yet presented with a situation where I have felt like my opinion can be paid for. I have not just yet. Okay, I have not just yet. I'll let you guys know when. But yeah, this is just they look good though. I love this picture. I always go back to this picture because I like this one. And I keep it in here because I know we're going to be talking about them again. They haven't responded to the lawsuit, but that does not mean that it's not happening. And I'm gonna just let them know if anything happens to that lady. If anything happens to that lady, we're going to be looking at y'all, just so y'all know, in case there, any ideas. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't matter if it's somebody that y'all have no connection with whatsoever. It does not matter. I am going to have in the back of my mind that you were somehow involved. So please do us all a favor. Handle it legally. Take the L. And chill the fuck out. This is the bed. Lay in it. This is the bed. This is the bed. Like, this is the bed. Lay in it. Okay? Swim in it. Get comfortable. It's where you're at. Okay? Let's go ahead and move on to, less traumatic situations. Child, there's a new show. There's a mix up. Okay? There's more to come from Real Housewives, y'all. Okay, let me go ahead and pull it up. Phaedra may not be coming back to Real Housewives of Atlanta, but Phaedra is making a comeback to the Bravo network. Okay, so Phaedra is making her return as well as Eva Marcille. While some fans have been calling for Phaedra to come back to RHOA after her explosive exit following season 9, they'll be able to catch her on another NBC Universal series. Phaedra Parks is slated to star in an upcoming Real Housewives mashup series, which will air on NBC Universal streaming platform Peacock. I love Peacock, y'all. I have Peacock just so I can watch Murder, She Wrote in Columbo without interruption. It's two of my favorite shows to go to sleep, with. Anyway, but yes, okay, so I'm definitely going to be catching that on Peacock. That's what production told Daily Mail. The show will feature former housewives from Atlanta, New York, Beverly Hills, and Orange County living in the same house. The ladies will start filming next month in a confidential location. Ooh, confidential. Phaedra Parks joined Real Housewives of Atlanta in season 3 and starred in the show through its 9th season. She left after an involvement in rumors that Candy Burris allegedly wanted to drug and sexually assault co-star Portia Williams. Eva Marcille will also star in the mashup series. She joined on season 10 and left on season 12. And I can't say we miss her all that much. Okay. But yeah, let me see. Okay, yeah. So Dorinda Medley, Jill Zarin of Real Housewives of New Jersey, Taylor Armstrong and Brandy Glanville, Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, and Victoria Gunvalson of Orange County will also star in the series. You guys, have they put out the one with Kenya and Cynthia yet? I feel like they haven't because we probably have seen clips and shit, right? So I'm kind of excited about this. I wanted to see Phaedra, but I don't know if I wanted to see Phaedra on the show all the time like that. I think her and Eva both are probably better in this little series, kind of situation, special trip, condensed version of Real Housewives. I'm kind of here for this. They haven't yet. Okay. That's what I thought. No, they haven't. They have dropped the trailer, I think, though. Okay. In the fall. Gotcha. Okay. Yes. Kenya betrayed Cynthia. I'm sure she did. It seems that way. Okay. Oh, the 2 biggest liars of Atlanta coming back, child. It's gonna make for juicy TV, I'm sure. But it depends on how this first one goes. So I'm still kind of like on the toss up, but yeah, I'm excited to watch it. I think the All Stars is on Paramount app. Okay. It said Peacock on here. I don't know. Okay, so is that not the same thing? Are they putting them on different things? Child, either way, I have both of those. Okay. I have Paramount and I have Peacock. So I'll be there either way. Okay. Yes, those two can be very entertaining in a condensed show. I agree. Okay, yeah. So y'all see what I'm saying. All right, y'all. So let's go ahead and move on from there. We have 2 more topics that I want to talk about, but before we get into those topics, y'all know what y'all gotta do. Okay, listen. Make sure y'all are subscribed to my other channels. Please subscribe to Relax with Blue for more vlog and just, regular conversation. I did a video, Why Y'all Mad? I'm kind of going to make that a thing. I need to release some of my angst about what it's like sometimes dealing with so many people having so many negative things to say. I'm trying to engage more with you guys. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to do that. But at the same time, I'm really sensitive. And anytime I read something that is just off kilter, it's like a prick. Okay, and then you get another one, it's another prick. It's another prick. And you just kind of feel like, let's stay out of the comments before I end up stabbing someone through a television screen. But yes, Relax with Blue. Please follow me there, okay, for more of my angst in life. And then follow the BondyBlue, y'all. It has to be the BondyBlue. Follow that channel for me posting my workouts. Watch me struggle. Okay, yes. So, and then persevere. So let's go ahead and move on to the next topic, which is more Real Housewives. Oh yes, Kenya Moore and this divorce. This plot continues to what? Thicken. Okay, thick in. Okay, yes. Look, I'm honest. I'm honest about my sensitivity beat. Okay, I'm honest about my sensitivity beat. Okay, listen. Kenya, let's read from Radar Online what they're saying. Okay, Kenya. Okay, so as previously reported, Kenya filed for divorce from Mark in May. That case is still pending with both sides fighting over money. Prior to the divorce, Kenya filed a separate case against Mark over custody and support. The decision on filming was made in June as part of a final consent order issued in the case after the parties, okay, we like to party, looking ass, fought for months. Okay. The judge said he reached his decision after hearing several factors, including whether Brooklyn should be allowed to film Real Housewives of Atlanta and disputed instances of domestic violence based on Kenya's testimony. He disputed domestic violence. The judge said he reached his decision after hearing several factors, including whether Brooklyn should be allowed on Real Housewives and disputed instances of domestic violence based on Kenya's testimony. What? Domestic violence, Kenya, was you letting Mark put his hands on you? Was you really letting him in his nose ring and his jailed hair put his hands on you? Girl, that doesn't surprise me. It's always the I'm not gonna say it's always because it's not. That's a lie. Okay. That's a lie. We in a lie. I don't care who tell it. We're not gonna do that. That was kitchen table phrasing because it's not really true, but it's something you always hear people say. Child, it's always like, you effeminate straight that always have a point to prove. So y'all tend to be a little bit extra and more aggressive than y'all should be because y'all want to prove something because y'all got soft hair and lighter complexions and nose rings and shit. So people think y'all soft. So when it comes to y'all women, if y'all feel like y'all being disrespected, y'all tend to kind of go overboard. Not all the time, but sometimes. I'm not making an overall generalization, but just saying sometimes it happens. I don't know if that's the case. This is all alleged, but Kenya abuse, domestic violence. The court ordered the parties to work on lessening disparaging communication between the two because y'all know they like to talk shit about each other. The judge found Kenya to be a very involved parent who was nurturing Brooklyn. I think we all can see that. In court, the judge said he believed Mark could bridge those gaps, meaning stop being a bum. Kenya was also fighting Mark over Brooklyn appearing on Real Housewives of Atlanta. The judge said it was a particular point of contention for the two. In the order, he said was not convinced and no evidence has been shown that Kenya would place Brooklyn in any environment that might not be in the minor child's best interest or may in any way be considered dangerous or inappropriate. This is very true. Anytime they have an issue, every time they have a problem, anytime that happens, the baby isn't there. Like the baby is only there when Kenya's at home or Kenya's having an event for the baby and people bring their babies to the event. It's another event for them to be able to have. They can have messy conversation about fights or before, like it's the precursor to the fight or the after fight where the babies or the kids are involved. Okay. But either way, they never really get into it when their children are around like that for the most part. At least I feel as far as Kenya is concerned that I can recall, child. But anyway, the judge said that Kenya's testimony showed the opposite and proved she was a protective and involved parent. The evidence has further shown that if petitioner is not able to involve the minor child, that it could negatively impact her ability to make money or even be employed. The order states Kenya has the final authority of allowing Brooklyn to appear on the show. However, she is ordered to tell Mark about each time she is filming, and Brooklyn will only appear in age-appropriate scenes. As Radar previously reported, I wanted to say Radar online, but it just says Radar. Okay, as Radar previously reported, the two were married on June 2017 and separated on September 19th, 2019. In the divorce, Kenya said there were no hopes of reconciliation and the marriage was over. She also pleaded with the court to set a hearing to address various issues impacting the care, safety, well-being of the minor child that could be continuously impacted if not addressed. Mark responded to the divorce, agreeing that it was over. However, he is seeking a stake in the Georgia home they lived in, which was purchased by Kenya before their... When did you live in that house? Please tell me. Please tell me when you lived in that house. Please, somebody tell me when the did Mark live in that house? Because I do not recall. You shouldn't get a stake and not a motherfucking thing. If you don't take your back to New York and worry about the real estate in New York? Worry about what's going on with the property value in New York? How dare you? How dare you? How fucking dare you? How motherfucking dare you? Not only did you never live with her, you have never even been a full parent in this situation in order for you to be asking for half of any motherfucking thing. Y'all get him the fuck out my face. Get him the fuck out my face. Okay? Let's move on. Did I not create a graphic for Future's toxic ass? Okay. I'm sorry, y'all. I didn't make a graphic for Future's toxic ass, but that's okay because y'all don't need to see what he looked like for me to read y'all this story. Okay. We already talked about him and Brittany last week. So let's just continuing that same conversation. Remember the chinchilla? Okay, remember him looking like a fucking raccoon in that beautiful coat? Remember that? Okay. So Future's baby mother, Brittany Mealy leaks audio of the rapper claiming he never loved Joey Chavez, who he also shares a child with. Brittany Mealy recently took to her Instagram stories and shared a now deleted audio clip of someone who sounds like Future. Masco, fucking Masco, okay, can seemingly be heard in the clip stating that he never was in love with Joey Chavez. He said, I don't look at Joey like I look at you. Me and Joey always been friends, super cool, like something inaudible. Don't even know that me. Okay, don't even know that me and her was just always super cool to the point where we still could be cool right now. He added, I don't look at her like someone I love. I never loved her like that. She know that. I never loved her. I never been like told her I love you. You know what I'm saying? I never told this girl. I never told Joey I love you. How many times you gonna say it? But we had a good ass friendship. You know what I mean? I ain't never tell her I love her. Da 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 da. I love you. Okay, this is allegedly what he said. Okay, after the release of the leaked audio, Brittany Mealy issued an apology to Joey Chavez for pulling her into the drama between herself and Future. In the apology post, Brittany Mealy claimed that she leaked the audio because Future is behind her business egg page being removed. So yeah, okay, Joey just got hit by you know in the situation. She just got hit as a casualty of war with this. Okay. She said, not my intentions to bring no one else into it. I don't have an issue with her. The thing is, he want to be even more petty and get my business page deactivated. You do something to me, I do something back. I'm just sending a warning to leave me alone. Simple, okay? She said she wanted to apologize to Joey and all of that, okay? Or Joy, or however the hell you pronounce that child name. Brittany Mealy did create a second egg account for her business. However, she recently shared her egg stories that the second account was removed from egg as well. As previously reported, Brittany Mealy shared screenshots last week of Future allegedly telling their son to ask his mom for new clothes. In the alleged text, the famous rapper added, "Your mother's a hoe." In addition to that, Brittany Mealy alleged Future is an absentee father. Child, you ain't got to tell us. And was being petty towards their child because she no longer wants to have a sexual relationship with him. Apparently, he loved her. And then he came out with Pray for Her. So yeah, y'all, that's what's going on with Future with his toxic dick ass. Okay, I don't understand why any of these girls, what they saw, what they wanted. To me, he only became attractive when he got Sierra and with her, and he was in her body party video. That was the only time that I had ever had found him attractive. Child, I don't care if it's Joy, if it's Joy, I don't care. I don't care. Child, I don't care. Okay, Joy don't give a fuck. She not with that man or press. No, she not. I know she ain't worried. She got a baby by him, a baby by Bow Wow, child. She got other famous dick to worry about. Okay, she ain't gotta just be worrying about no Future ass. Okay, I'm over Future and all of his baby mamas, and I really wish he would get a vasectomy and stop impregnating the world and creating all these issues and problems with these women's who looking for a come up in a check, who looking for a baby that they can use as a cash register. I mean, it's bad on both sides, but I still look at the man like take some responsibility for your dick. I mean, when you gonna get tired of your pockets being pulled? If you're not paying child support, you damn sure paying for a lot of lawyers to fight having to pay for child support. At the end of the day, is a condom cheaper? Yes. And let's not forget that you're gonna tell this little boy his mama's a hoe, as if his daddy doesn't have children with about 11 different women. Okay, like, boy, get the fuck out of here. If anybody's a hoe, it's you. It's you. If anybody's a hoe, it's you. Okay? Let's not even talk about how much of a hoe you are. Like, I can tell y'all right now, Future one of them niggas that never thought he looked that good. He thought he was ugly. That's why he always covering his face with shades and hair and hats and all of this type of shit, because he's the ugly nigga. You know what I'm saying? You know you popping because you a rapper and you got money. You know what I'm saying? But ultimately, like, you's an insecure ass nigga too. That's why you a hoe with your mommy issue having ass. You know, like, just you gonna get that lady business page taken down? Like, I can't stand when y'all try to kick somebody bag out their hand. Like, fuck. Especially when you don't want to pay for the child. You don't want to pay. You don't want to do what you're supposed to do. You don't want to show up, but you're gonna try to make it hard for that lady to make her money. It's the worst type of dude, bruh. Just the worst type of dude, bruh. I hate him. I like his music. Anyway, Nivea. Let's talk about Nivea, y'all. Child, Nivea. You know, we love her. But she ain't, listen, I'm not judging her. I'm not judging her. Okay. At the end of the day, I'm not judging her because I'm not going to do that because I don't like to judge people. Okay. Because I'm not perfect. So I don't like to judge nobody. Okay. Leah Lanier, how you doing, love? I'm going to judge Future because that's just terrible. And I don't give a shit. Okay. But Nivea, I'm not going to do that to her. Child, all Future's baby mothers should get together, incorporate, form a union, and have a collective bargaining agreement at this point. They really should. They really, really should. Wiggy. Come on. Wiggy. Yeah, and up on it, but the dad, bro. And up on it, but the dad, bro. Hey, yo, wiggy. They should definitely get a union popping. Absolutely. That is a great idea. Why has no one brought that to them? Child, listen. Anyway, let's go ahead and press on from there. We talking about Nivea, y'all. Let's move on to Nivea, y'all. Listen, I have plenty of elders in my family just like Nivea, just kooky. I love them. It ain't just kooky; they also be side chicks, but they know. Usually they play their position. Nivea is not playing her position today. She thought that she was gonna take this man from his old lady, and he was like, I think not. So y'all, Nivea is exposing media influencer and physical trainer Darrell Patterson for lying about the nature of their alleged sexual relationship. Recently, songstress Nivea, 39, took to her Instagram stories and called out Darrell Patterson for cheating on his significant other with her and then denying what happened. In her initial post, Nivea tagged Patterson and his girlfriend slash mother of his youngest child. Yep, I messed with someone else, so-called man, and he pimped the shit out of me. She has got to stop using that wording. He didn't really pimp you out, but anytime you feel disrespected or meant to feel less than, I think you equate it to that same feeling. That's unfortunate. Patterson took to his own Instagram and denied Nivea's claims that they had a sexual relationship. He also accused the Grammy-nominated artist of reading more into the situation and thinking it was something that it wasn't. Why would he set himself up like this? Patterson's response seemingly prompted Nivea to fire off a series of receipts via her Instagram stories. In the uploads, she shared screenshots of alleged conversations she once had with Patterson that indicated their relationship wasn't one-sided like he claimed it was. In one of the texts, Patterson shared his gratitude towards Nivea for sending him a personal recording of herself singing. Okay. Oh, yeah, y'all. Yeah, y'all. It was like that. Okay. So he says, thinking about you. Well, been thinking about you. She says, my God, that's so good to know because I've been thinking about you too. He says, been playing that damn record all the time since you sent it to me. You really have no idea how much that means to me. No idea. She sent a heart emoji. Like, I can always just go and listen to you sing to only me. Okay. She says, I'm so happy to have met you, that I am being granted an opportunity to work with you. You are so great. and what you do. Thank you for helping me on my journey. Cause y'all know Nivea been trying to lose weight and stuff, right? And she has. She's been getting it in. And it's like, oh, she's been getting it in with him. So she was fucking her trainer. Aha. Listen, I'm here for it. I truly believe in the mission and more importantly, you. And that hard eye cat emoji, wet, 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 wet emoji. Okay. And she was like, yes. Okay. This sounds like two people that are fucking on the low. In another text, the fitness influencer told Nivea that he wanted to spend the night with her. Nivea also shared screenshots of a virtual date they had that didn't go as planned. That's unfortunate. That one's really small. She said, "Hey D, I'm so sorry I'm this late, got caught up with the kids, so I didn't get to my hairstylist on time. I'm setting up now, so I should be ready in 15 minutes. Please let me know if that works. And again, my apologies for any inconvenience." And he said, "No worries. I needed this little break." And he said, been over here rocking out to your music. And she said, "I'm finally ready." He said, "Okay, you have the info?" She said, "Yes." And then they went and got on Zoom. Okay. So Nivea didn't stop there. She posted even more alleged text messages from Patterson that appeared to back her side of the story that they had a sexual relationship and pursued each other. Okay. So first of all, she sent like the hurt face, like hot, emoji, right? And she said, "I can't wait till the next time. I might have a damn heart attack." And he said, "Man, I can't stop thinking about that shit there." And she said, "Ha ha, that's good to know. And me either. It's been haunting and torturing my ass every day since. You gotta give it to me again at least one more time." Y'all, this shit right here, son. Yeah, okay. One more. Okay, she said she. Oh wait, no, he said one more. Shit, gonna be more than one more damn time. Got me in life fucked up. He said, "I need that in my life." And she was like, "Me too." Yeah. Yeah. Cause he really got online and was like, "Nah, I ain't fuck her." And you sending all this shit. Like y'all, y'all, they fucking. Like, what? Okay. Man, I'ma stop. Done cried. LOL so many times in front of my children and even to my ex-husband over this so-called person. This year I was supposedly mistaken, thinking the interest was mutual with. But okay, ladies, PSA, don't mess with no one's man or even so-called man like I did. By the way, I didn't write that song. Just saying. I ain't gonna lie though, that nigga will get that body, health, and fitness right though. 100. I just got caught up in the play. Hashtag lesson learned. Nivea then shared a most recent exchange they had on WhatsApp. Okay, hold up. But mostly you saw me and you went with that because you needed it. Plain and simple. You're not the first, but on my life you shall be the last. I love you too much to keep this bullshit up. So goodbye. My unrequited love. Nivea is so dramatic. Nivea, the feelings have always been mutual, whether you believe me or not. Damn, man, I hate you feel like I was trying to take advantage of you or the feelings wasn't mutual. She says, "I will never do any of the shit I threatened before. I am truly crushed. So please spare me with your fake concern. I will bow out gracefully. I only wanted you to know you have been one of the rarest in both highest and lows of my life." Child, she need to go and write some fucking music. Shaking my head. Okay, now I just want you to know lack of response going forward is because you're asking me to leave you alone and see it's not going anywhere. So again, blah 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 blah. But yeah, nah, that nigga flaw. Damn. I mean, she posted them, so obviously she don't feel that bad about the shit. But I just kind of feel like, damn, Nivea, that's sad as fuck, sis. I did not have a sexual relationship with that woman. I had a romantic relationship with that bitch. Like, that's what it feels like. No, it wasn't a sexual relationship. It was a romantic one. Okay. Like, nigga, like, how you gonna say that that's not what's going on in this shit? How you gonna say that that's not what's going on with this shit, son? Like, how can you possibly voice that with these types of text messages in the gun? Like, and you knew that y'all text each other this stuff. Y'all know that. Y'all know y'all text each other this stuff. And he said, I saw other stuff where he told her he loved her. Like, it wasn't in the Jasmine brand stuff, but I actually looked at Nivea's stories. And there was one point when he told her that he loved her. So I was just kind of like, my dude. You did this to yourself. Ooh, not somebody knocking on my door like they the police. Who is that? Oh, okay. Sign for it then. I mean, she knew he had a girl, so what did she expect? This is true. He's saving face for his BM. She should have known better. She should have known better. He got like a 1-year-old daughter and a son, still with their mama. Sorry to his BM. She a fool too. Child, it's what happens. He was Porsche trainer too. I think a lot of these trainers fuck the women that they. I think they do. I really do. He's a free spirit. He's a peacock. He gotta let him. Listen, some people relationships be like this, y'all. What is it, babe? Oh, damn. Nothing. I thought my phone might have came quick. Nah, but that's them jeans I ordered because I was trying to see. I don't know. I'm gonna have to talk to PrettyLittleThing about why I needed to sign for some jeans. Like the fuck. Anyway. Child, we know Portia got that dick. He probably definitely gave Portia the dick. He lied so blatantly because he didn't expect her to reveal her hand and air her own shit out. I don't know why. She didn't have nothing to lose. She didn't have anything to lose. She ain't got no nigga she trying to keep on the low. Like, I mean, she don't have a man that she's trying to keep this on the low for. I agree. I have a female trainer. My money wasn't going for it. I live in Atlanta. Child, yeah, they slanging that. He been slanging that thing to all his clients. Child, as long as he put a condom on it. Yeah, a lot of trainers fuck their clients. It seems like it would be a sexual relationship. There's no, like, it would be hard. Like, that's why I was like, I don't need no fucking trainer. No, thank you. I got this. Kiara is good enough. Thank you. His BM put out shirts with shades to Nivea. She going out sad. Child, if you gonna make money, fine. If that's what you want to do. If you want to capitalize off this situation in that way and play yourself simultaneously, get your check. That's your business, okay? But I would stay quiet. If I'm gonna stay with a man who's done something like this to me, unless I'm gonna get out and say how I feel like directly, I don't have anything to say. I'm gonna stay quiet, okay? Especially if I know who I'm married to. Like, yeah, I know what he do. I mean, I know who I'm with. Like, I know what he do. Some women really be like that, y'all. There are a lot of women that know who they nigga is, and they just like, I mean, that's fine. When my ex told me, wait, hold up. My ex told me was about to get into training. I shot him the deuces. I knew what that meant. Listen, trainers are on my no-fly list for sure. I was just thinking about this morning. Right. I think that too. Top 10 hoes is personal trainers. It's unfortunate. Yeah, they do been there, but he was not in a relationship. I do not feel bad for Nivea. Oh no, nobody feels bad for Nivea. What the fuck? She was calling him my little lamb. I was like, my little lamb? Nivea, what the fuck is going on over there? DP was just under his baby mama comment saying we don't fold, and we already felt with it, and we already dealt with this. We were ready for the cokehead behavior. So he calling her a cokehead when he was begging for her cat. He ain't shit. It's obvious he ain't shit in this situation. These trainers have access to some beautiful women. I think that's why they love what they do. Absolutely. There's so many benefits. Nivea is a really good person. I hope she finds love nonetheless. Yeah, but you gotta stay, you gotta stay away from other people's men. But at the same time, I don't blame her because, like I always tell y'all, niggas can't get stolen on if they don't want to get stolen on. You know your old man a hoe. He was laying his bones on the warm side of her pillow. Stupid ass. Skeletons in your closet. He probably thought because she's famous, she wasn't gonna say shit. He got the wrong one. Right thought, wrong celebrity. Nivea gives 0 fucks, none given whatsoever. He should have done his research. She don't want that encore no more. Okay, listen. can give us the wet emojis again. Wet emoji. Okay, listen. Okay. Nivea got exactly what she wanted. She didn't lose a thing at all. Nope. She wanted a dick and she got the dick. And she wanted to lose weight and she lost the weight. You think they was doing it at the 25 reasons? Is that one of her songs? Probably, because he be listening to her music. So they probably was fucking to her music. Damn, not the sugar booger. Please no, Nivea. That was a low blow. I hope she clean, but there's a part of me that feels like it's sometimes hard to not go back and forth. You know what I'm saying? She ain't got no career to save either. No, don't do her like that. Don't do her like that. Anyway, y'all, that's all I got. That's all I got, but I need to reserve this energy because y'all know we got another video right after this. Okay, y'all, give me like 5 minutes, 1:15, and we gonna pop up for Ratchet Reality, Love and Hip Hop Atlanta, and Baddies Reunion Part 1 because it was all a mess. Okay, so y'all be right back here. All right.